Hey viewers, Marvin from Strength Chronicles here. I have not squatted in 2 weeks. How do I approach a workout when I'm feeling a bit off or, I do have an extended break in training? Watch this video if you want a better insight on how to come back after a bit of a layoff. Why haven't I been training? I've just been working too much, man. I've been doing like crazy days. I've been finishing at like 1 in the morning and shit like that for like 2 weeks. It's a bit crazy, but I've got 2 days off this week. I hope to film some content and get my mental health back, get my training back on track. So today I'm going to be squatting. I'm going to be going off intuition. I'm not going to be doing any set weight because, I ultimately don't know how I feel. I felt okay doing some band pull aparts. I'm now going to try empty bar first, baby steps. After the empty bar, I'm going to go just stick on some blues, maybe get to about 140, see how that feels. Pump out roughly 5 on that. I've just got like my casual clothes on, my Jordans and stuff. I'm gonna squat with a power band, but I might not sleeve up until they, hit that 140 and just ensure that I can do that with exceptional technique first. If my adductors start pulling on that, man, I might hit some Copenhagen planks. So I might just sit at 140. Ultimately that's the difference between getting an injury, like a serious injury where you can't train for a month or two, versus just having a back down week and coming back stronger. I was going to be a little more rusty. That felt exceptional, but I will load some weights on first before I decide what I'm doing. Also, the movement in that, exceptional again. But I had a massaman for lunch and I'm getting bad reflux, indigestion, heartburn, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'll keep adding plates. All right, that went relatively okay. So I'm going to get in my lifting gear now. Now, there are, a lot of different knee sleeves. Some will say these are the world's best, these are the world whatever. These, I guarantee you, are the #1 stinkiest fucking knee sleeves in the world. They smell like somebody's ass, like within about a 3-meter radius. But yeah, they will help me power through. I'm gonna chuck these on. L right always confused me, but that's on the right. Cool. And when I wear knee sleeves over pants, if they're really tight, I can put them on over. But if they're not like this, I want to expose my knees. Like a woman bathing in fucking the 1930s. And I'm gonna chuck these on. Like that. SPD at the front, the logo. It'll rid the smell a little. But my pants are gonna stink like shit. Fuck, it's been so long since I squatted, man. The knee sleeves, they're usually like damp and smell fucking dirty as. There's like no dampness, they're dry, bone dry, and it's winter too. Very unusual. With like really crazy, like with my Inza Ergo sleeves, what I would do that, fold them in half. And then somehow wriggle them over my calves like that. Get into position. And then when they're like that, all you have to do is curl them over the knee. And you're ready to go. So at the moment, I'm squatting in these TYR lifter shoes. I prefer these over any squat shoe that I've ever had. The Addy Power ones, I don't know, the toe's too small and it feels like I've got an ingrained toenail, like sometimes in between reps, especially on the way down, then I'd push off. Man, my toenail would feel like it's about to fall off, or like I feel like a little pop. The Romelios, the Nike ones, they're all right, but you can't, like, if you fuck up your walkout, it's like with every other lifting shoe, I don't know what, you just go like that and you turn whatever. With the Remielos, it's like you can't turn, you just have to go like, and do like a giant hop and it like fucks you up. The Reebok lifting shoes are like, they got a pump and they're kind of cool. They're like the Addy Power with like a slightly wider toe base. This one, man, comfortable, getting on and off. My toe doesn't hurt. My toes like sort of touch the end, but like there it's wide enough. This is the shoe that I've found to be the best. Possibly one of the most expensive too, but like You know, if you squat once a week heavy, it's certainly worth it. I'm using these SPD wrist straps. They're kind of short. I like them for squatting. They're nice and easy. They don't offer as much support as, like, you know, the 60-inch ones, but you know what they say? It's not how big you are, it's how you use it. What do I use this? First stop, my elbows hurt. It's an awkward position, especially low bar squatting. My elbows like really get stretched to, you know, an unnatural position. When that happens, they get a trip to Penn Island, a free trip. I don't want them to be in Penn Island. I want them, on my body and healthy and functioning correctly. So this is my first wrist strap set. After this, I might try the belt and go from there. All right, I've done all the warm-ups. 160, I'm gonna do 2. 170, I'm going to do 1. And then I'm gonna try a 5 at 180. And if successful, I will do 2 sets. And that's gonna be my squat program for my first week back.